My experience over 23 years is 70% of the people we see who come into this lose money. Their first year, probably get out of it. A lot of them go to classes and put 30 grand on their credit cards, and then 0% leaves because that's what they were sold on, and then they haven't done a deal. And so they're trying to do and make all that money up front and if they just took some simple little steps to make sure they're looking at properties, securing people who get sent them properties, and securing the money, in 30 days it'd be pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, like go over the distinction a bit again, like that difference between, because I have seen this happen too. Like my dad's gotten into stuff like this, like people that are like, just go out there and buy, and I'm like,
Yep.
buy this and sell it and you'll make money. And he lost a lot of money. He didn't make any money. So what do you think people should look out for, and how can you make money instead of losing money on this?
What I've seen other people do is they go to these seminars and they pay everyone from, I know Trump used to have one, but they go to these seminars, they get talked into how easy it is. And believe me, as they say, it could be easy, but it's not simple either, or simple is not easy, whatever. This is not rocket science, but you have to do certain things. So people get into these places and they get talked into paying $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for these courses on how to flip.
Okay.
So they're already behind the eight ball because they probably just spent 20 grand of their money that maybe they didn't even have, because they teach you how to use credit cards to buy everything, to buy their courses. So we see that method of like going down that path, buying the course and then just not doing anything with it, because then they lose steam after 30, 60 days because they're not really talking to wholesalers and realtors and people who are in the business and out there looking at properties. The other thing is they jump in too quick and they just buy something because they just like, I just need experience. I don't care if I make money or not. And guess what? They don't. They don't make money. And for the majority of people, if you don't make money, you lost 20 or 30 grand. Now, how are you supposed to buy the next property, or how are you supposed to be profitable? The people who take it a little bit slower and, make sure the first 1, 2, or 3 are good deals. Instead of doing 7 their first year, they do maybe 2, and they're good deals and they return some money. Then the next year they do 3 to 5 deals and they could get up to 10 deals. Those are the people who succeed, is they make sure every deal makes money, because that's the only reason. Real estate investing is just about making money to live the life you want.
Uh-huh.
It's not, not everyone is in love with what the whole concept of real estate investing is, but it's just like any other thing. Is like, how do you maximize that with minimal time to live the life you want?
Yeah, it sounds like it's about ROI, going slow, like the return on investment, making sure each deal is profitable. And also just like the, grandma's old advice, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. These courses that are promising, insane returns, because they got to be promising something pretty wild for people to shell out 20 or 30 grand.
I've gone to them. I mean, their whole thing is slick. It's, like, hey, I bought this property. I went to one, and I bought this property in San Francisco using my credit cards, because they start out with credit cards and how they use credit cards to do it, because they want you later to use their credit card to buy their course.
Oh, they have a credit card they offer.
Well,
it's use your credit card to buy your. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
or they show you how to set up the credit cards right away.
Man,
so
it makes me angry. It just sounds like straight up predatory, like in some ways. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen them, but
yeah. And I'm not saying it doesn't work for some, but it doesn't work for most, because the majority of it is like, hey, here's a course, good luck. And when I say slow, I guess I mean more like detailed. Like, someone could take the same approach that we just talked about, finding wholesalers and finding lenders, and do it in 2 weeks because they're focused and they have 8 hours a day. And there's other people like me with 3 kids and running kids here and there and doing, like, I may have an hour a day. It's like, I can only do so much. Like, it's talk to 100 lenders. It's talk to 100 wholesalers. It's look at 200 properties. Some people could do that in 2 weeks. The majority of people take some time to consume it, look at it, understand it. So that's why when I say take it slow, it really means make sure you understand it all. But some people can still do it quick.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. You're saying like for most people to be able to do your due diligence,
yeah,
it might take some time when you're living your life.
Yeah, exactly.
In the meantime,
some people are working 2 jobs and trying to do this, and some people are running 4 kids around, and some people just don't. Some people have the time, but all they want to do, or all they can mentally put into it, is an hour or 2, and that's what I do.